What are we talking about today, my God?
Lakers Clippers Battle of LA.
Yes, so y'all know what time it is.
Run that intro. Let's get it.
I be dripping everywhere, pussy bitches everywhere. I'm chasing paper. If you rob me, you can't find them anywhere. Cinderella bitch like she just came right out of fairy tale. Ain't no worries, he ain't gotta know and she will never tell.
Welcome back to Basketball Family. It's your boy Casey with the vibes.
It's your boy Baby Glee, bro. Y'all know that.
Yes, sir. First things first. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell. Y'all know.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get into it. Clippers, Lakers, the most heated topic and debate discussion
All year.
of the year. So Lakers, like, what do you think?
Okay, definitely they gonna match up in the conference finals. Cause even though I think the Rockets have a chance, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Lakers and Clippers. If the Rockets have their chance, then they'll still lose to one of the teams.
Okay, to me they gonna meet in the Western Conference Finals. So let's address the Lakers' strengths first. They're big. They can play defense. They got LeBron and they got AD.
Yeah.
Right?
So even if LeBron is not scoring, AD is gonna go off because against the Clippers, AD's like he's been tearing them up.
Yeah. There's the weakness that I see. Their perimeter defense is not that good. It's not because Danny Green is getting older. They have who else? They have KCP.
Yeah.
And then other than those two, who else is playing defense? I mean, Caruso plays some defense. Waiters don't play defense.
Yeah, they don't
Kuzma
really have.
Don't play defense.
The problem is Rondo and Avery Bradley are both not there for them.
Yeah,
and
they
both of them
gonna
are
miss Bradley.
great perimeter defenders.
Okay, so going to the Clippers, what do you think their weaknesses are?
Well, first, the March 8th, the Lakers exposed this weakness. Lou Will.
He's a liability on defense.
He's a liability in the fourth quarter in clutch time on defense. He'll get you a bucket, but he's not gonna. He can't guard anybody in the Lakers.
Right. You know what I was thinking?
Lineup.
So like, you know how LeBron is smart as fuck. Like when LeBron played the Warriors all those 4 years and stuff, like every time he would put Curry in the pick and roll, right?
Yeah.
To try to make Curry switch onto him, right? Mm-hmm. I think at some point Lou Will's gonna be impossible to play in the fourth. Even though he's a good like offensive player, they're gonna put Beverly instead of him because he's gonna be getting killed.
Not there.
So that's a big weakness because they losing a score.
Yeah.
So.
But at the same time, if we go over to their strengths. They can.
Their offense is crazy.
Their offense is crazy.
Their defense too.
They can play big and they can play small, which a lot of teams in the NBA can't do. For me, I'm hoping that their strengths are gonna outweigh their weaknesses because, really, their one weakness is that Lou Will factor.
But there's another big weakness no one talks about, bro. Their chemistry.
Yeah.
Look,
they've been low management on and off, signing new players, all
injuries, all that.
Injuries.
So to me, I had looked at it when I was like looking at the NBA page. They said that. The whole like squad played together 12 games. Only 12 games, like the whole squad.
Yeah. And
they went like 11-1 or something like that.
Because when you have that chemistry, there will be plays where you know what your teammate is gonna do, and that's not really there for the Clippers.
So like before the Clippers went out to break, like every other team did. Do you see like Kawhi was kind of mad because like there was a whole bunch of times like teammates were doing stuff that they weren't supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's because the chemistry is not there, and that's a big weakness, bro. Because look, in a close game, if you don't know where you're supposed to be at, or you don't know where to play defense at,
that can cost you the game.
That can cost you the game or a series, right? So that's what I think. The Lakers have way better chemistry than the Clippers do.
They do, but the Lakers need to find that third option when if AD's out or if AD is just not on his game, and then LeBron is being the playmaker that he's been the past year or two, then they need to find that third option who's going to get them a bucket.
That's really
it's supposed to really be Kuzma, but Kuzma has not shown up at all this year.
Okay, this is the thing. LeBron, for the Lakers to win, he has to play lockdown defense, and he has to score 25 and assist the ball, 25 plus.
Exactly. That's why he needs a load off of his shoulder.
But he's getting old. He can't do that no more. Like playing defense on Kawhi for 40 minutes.
Exactly.
Scoring like 30 points.
And if he's not on Kawhi, he's gonna be switched on to Paul George. It's like.
And then there's the thing. The only thing that the Clippers have is that they can slow down LeBron just for the fact that they have 3 defenders that you can throw in. You can throw out Morris, Kawhi, and PG.
And you can throw out Beverly too. I mean, Beverly,
small,
Beverly, he be getting people in people's head, getting them technicals, all that.
So yeah, like, I don't know, bro. Like, they can't stop LeBron, but they can slow him down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it all comes down to AD. If AD balls out,
the only thing to cancel him out is gonna be. You either put Harrell on him, and not saying Harrell can lock him.
Harrell can't guard.
Harrell can't really guard him, or Paul George has to go off as well.
Yeah.
If Paul George is outscoring him, that's how they can win. But Paul George, he can't show up as playoff Pete.
This is the thing, though. Another weakness. PG be melting down against LeBron. He be melting down. Every time you play LeBron, he be melting down.
I mean, the last game they played, he showed up in the fourth quarter. He did that last play. LeBron clamped down Kawhi and Paul George. That last play, I'll give him that. But before that, he hit the big shot.
He's healthy now, so he should be able to play.
Yeah.
So, to me, bro, like, any team could win. Like, those two teams are, like, really...
Those two teams are just the top dogs right now.
Yeah. And then whoever wins out of those two will win the finals. So, the conference finals basically is the finals. So...
It's going to be... like really high.
Okay, being honest, this is gonna go down. Game 7, 1 minute left, tie game.
I mean, but
I feel it.
Just think about it. Game 7, no fans. It's just gonna be so weird.
But this is the thing though, like with the bubble, I noticed that you don't really need the fans, bro.
Yeah,
you still have the commentators.
Yeah, once you start watching it, like
it feels like a regular
the first game, it feels like a regular game. The
like
commentators are there. They have the little fake fan audio, which is I guess it's straight.
But if you notice, the players are more focused when they're playing because look, like me and you were talking about it the other day. They don't have to do no back-to-backs. They don't have to travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they stay in the same
spot.
That's what I'm
saying. Everybody's been off for a couple months, so everybody's well rested. After their games and stuff, they get to go back to their hotel room, relax, eat, practice. Like everybody's very well rested. So.
Because like every year, like when there's a back-to-back, they'd be like, "Oh, you gonna lose the second game of back-to-back because you're tired, you're traveling, all that."
Especially last year, also like in the playoffs, where it would be like, say one team moves on and they have a certain amount of days to rest. It's not gonna be the same because everybody's gonna be in the same place.
So everybody's rested. Yeah. There's no excuses. There's no fan excuses. So.
But I do feel like this year, whoever takes the championship, there's always gonna be an asterisk next to that championship.
I don't think so. You know why? By the way they're playing. Like in the beginning, I was thinking about it, but now like the games are so intense. Look how many good games we had since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's been since the bubble. There's like it's pretty much the elite teams that are left. Every single game that happens is like it's a good game.
Okay, like, so in the series in the conference finals, who wins?
Lakers or Clippers?
Yeah.
Clippers.
To me, it's really hard to pick, bro, because Kawhi and LeBron are favorite players, but
I do also feel like it's for this year it's like a set in stone for the Lakers to win because of the whole Kobe thing. So there's a lot of
stuff
motivation for the Lakers.
It's just like it's hard for me to pick the Lakers sometimes, bro, because like Kawhi and Paul George are gonna be on him the whole time. Yeah. So like I don't know if I could trust AD. I never really seen him in a close playoff series, bro. So
exactly,
he'll have been in the playoffs.
That's what I was gonna say. Like LeBron has that playoff experience, but most of the people on that team don't, except Danny Green, and Dwight.
Dwight Howard, I forgot about Dwight Howard. He can be a really big thing to help them win.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's very underrated because he's older and he had certain years where he was injured, but now he looks good. He's a beast. He's definitely going to go out there and get them 12, 14 rebounds, like 8 points.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say, bro. I'm going to say it goes to a game 7. Whichever team wins, I don't care. This is the first time I'm saying that. Because, bro, either Kawhi or LeBron wins, I don't care, bro. It's whatever.
If the Clippers don't win, the team that I would like most want to see win would be the Lakers. So it's kind of like...
Nah, that's not good for you. Because if the Lakers win...
I don't want to see the Bucks win. That would be a boring ass like championship. Anybody in the East is not gonna beat the Lakers or the
Killer ball next year with the Nets.
Okay, next year is a whole different story. Next year, like with the Warriors back, and the Nets back, it's gonna be it's gonna be even bigger battle of the West because then you got Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, OKC, Rockets, Warriors, all those juggernaut teams. So it's gonna be an even bigger battle. But
so I say it goes to 7 games. Let the best team win. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Who you guys think is gonna win? Anything you guys want to talk about?
Subscribe.
Let us know.
Hit the noties.
Yes, sir.
Like you said, anything else y'all want to hear us talk about? Drop it in the comments. Spam the comment section. Sir. We out.